Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to make choices, submit images over Twitter and Discord. You can pay to play sound effects.
Road end in 100 feet.
What the f***?
It's your show too, friend. Hop on in and experience everything now.
Moses, you're on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading about something called Watergate. It's reported by Woodward and Bernstein. When I was young, I always thought it was Woodward and Berenstein. I guess that's just the Mandela effect. Or is it the Mangala effect? Which one is the... No? Okay. Well, hi everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's me, Abraham Moses, reporting live for ENN. We're about to be live on the scene in New York, reporting on some breaking news, and you, the producers at home, will be helping us along the way, helping us to break some news, okay? Now, there are a number of ways that you can assist us with that this evening. First and foremost, if you subscribe, you can let us know if there's up to the second... Oh, come on now.
They're booing you for saying big words.
What did I say?
Mandela.
What did I...
I feel like that wasn't that big a word.
Is it Mandela or the Mangala effect?
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect. Okay. Anyway, no need to boo. It's, there's no need. Not this early. There's plenty of time to boo about things. Anyway, if you subscribe, we'll talk to the person there on the street who we are interviewing, and we'll get their reaction, up to the second reaction to some breaking news. And awe, I think, is maybe more appropriate. Thank you, some other Rachel. If we get 15 subscriptions, we'll go to a secret unlockable location. Okay, this is the kind of location that you got to pay the big bucks to see. All right? Another boo.
You're saying don't tell them when to boo.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just shut up. Can I go back to reading my book? Where do we want to go first? Do we want to go to the museum, the park, or the arcade? A few different options here. Few different options.
Wow.
The arcade, kind of running away with it.
Surprise.
The arcade.
People love the arcade.
People love the arcade. There are some sound alerts. You can cancel the person that I'm interviewing. You can just end the interview abruptly because they've said something cancelable, something problematic, perhaps. You can let me know when my phone's ringing. Sometimes I'll get calls from the studio, and I don't hear my phone. You got to let me know when it's ringing. And I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, the guy who knows about pinball is not here tonight. But thanks to everybody else for tuning in. Mike from Space, Goku Gadget 360, Abby, Sally, some other Rachel, Sadville, Gorefriend, Vitak vs. the World, Salad Fork, Croco Kyle, Kinetic Turtle, KT Kin, Rome 2 Dank, Naked Comedy. Naked Comedy, you ask a very pertinent question. I think you're gonna eat tonight. You're gonna eat tonight. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go to the arcade. Games galore, that's right, it's me, reporter Abraham Moses, breaking news, breaking stories, live at the New York Arcade. Yes, children of all shapes and sizes and all ages Come here, crowd into these machines and have a ball, have a blast, you could say. And this is exactly the kind of place where all the developing stories among our youth can be found. So hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to some kids. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to some folks who are in the know about all the goings on within the gaming community, huh? The gaming community. Scintillating stuff. Really interesting people, all of them, to a person. So let's see if there's anybody out here that can maybe help us break some news. Is there anybody out there? Hello.
Oh, I recognize that rig anywhere. Let me check it out. Let's compare sizes.
Hello, Crank. Hi, Crank.
Let's compare sizes here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Crank?
Check it out. You upgrade?
Crank.
You upgrade since the last time I saw you?
Crank, can you back away from the camera? We're breaking news. We're live. Crank. No, it's the same camera rig. Crank.
Check these out.
Crank. Crank.
Check these out.
Is that for taking photos? Is that a digital camera just for taking still photos? Crank, is that just for still photography on the left there? Crank.
Sometimes you need a bit of mixed media.
Let's talk over here, Crank. How have you been since I saw you last,
Always
Crank?
first to the scene, Crank Halverson.
Yep, that's who you are. You're what they call a nightcrawler, is that right,
And
Crank?
Abe.
Okay, Crank.
Abraham.
Yes, Crank?
You making the money yet?
Am I making the money?
You making the money yet?
Crank, I'm arguably making much better money than you are. You're just a nightcrawler. You're a stringer or whatever. I'm reporting news for a reputable network, ENN.
How much you make?
How much do I make?
How much you
Annually?
make?
Enough for the tax man, let me tell you that.
How much? Let's do numbers.
About 70K annually.
That's good.
It's good. It's good. It's nothing to write home about. Well, how much are you making, Crank? Crank, how much are you making?
$200K.
$200,000 annually.
Yep.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, Crank, most of your work can just be found on YouTube. It's just B-roll that's been uploaded to YouTube.
And sold to the major networks. You know I won a Pulitzer, right?
For what?
For putting knives in the Grand Canyon. We talked about this. You remember, I did the knives and the snakes.
Right.
Listen, for anyone who doesn't know,
Yeah, bro.
there's an important rule to finding a good story, okay? Because most of the time, there ain't shit going on. You see anything going on here?
Not yet.
Someone step on a whoopee cushion? Huh?
Crank, you
Somebody
zero-
get their tickets eaten? These are rookie stories here.
I don't know, it
You
could
know,
be like
but
drug deals. It
Crank
could be drug deals happening in the back. We don't know yet, Crank.
Crank always brings a little something to spice up the crime scene.
What did you bring today, Crank?
Oh.
Crank,
I'll
you
just
dropped
set-
your
I'll
you
just
dropped
set
your,
that
st-
camera.
your
It's okay.
still photo camera.
Built for the road.
All right.
We got it. Got a hammer.
You got okay.
Ooh, that's interesting. Why is there a hammer in an arcade? Kids shouldn't be around hammers. Just drop that right there.
So your plan, just to unpack, your plan is to get video of this hammer on the ground of
Hey,
the
hold on. Before
Now York
let's
Arcade.
Let's just go.
No,
Before we,
we're live, Crank. Crank, we can't cut. We're live.
we're planting stuff, okay?
Crank, you're
It's not
off.
real.
You're off mic. You're-
We're planting.
Your request to commit fraud, which is what you're pitching here, Crank.
We're planting things in the crime scene. Okay, cool. Don't mind that interruption. Next. Oh, there's a skull, real human skull.
Where'd you get
A
that, Crank?
hammer
Crank,
and
where'd
a
you get
real
Crank?
human skull.
Crank, where did you
That's interesting.
Crank, where did you get that skull?
The networks are gonna come begging for stuff like that.
Crank,
A
where did you
hammer
procure
and a-
that human skull?
Ooh, I'm just gonna. Oopsies.
So what's
Now
the
there's
idea?
a skull
So Crank,
and a
what's
hammer.
what's the idea, Crank? That the hammer
Well,
crushed
I've been-
someone's head
I've
and then
been
they
spreading-
expired on the
I've been
floor?
spreading this around. I've been selling a lot of stories with the skull and the now we got the skull cruiser. That's
The what?
That's who they're chasing. No bodies yet, but skulls. So You know, I've been selling it. So, like I said, we could do the same deal that we were going to do last time that you didn't take up, but we could split it 70-30.
Crank, there is such a thing as journalistic integrity. It means that when you arrive at the scene of a story, you don't do anything to alter the scene. Are you booing me? Lack of talking about video games. McCoy. He's doing the pose.
Yeah, go ahead. What were we going to talk about?
Crank. I'm not here to break news for you, Crank. I'm here to break news for ENN. Can you stop making dick-sucking...
Sounds like you're here to break wind.
Can you stop making... Can you stop making DICK sucking lips at the camera, please, Crank? Thank you.
What? This is my focusing face. You know how Michael Jordan stuck out his tongue to get the shot? I do my...
Don't stick out your tongue. I don't want to see... No, put that away. Put that in there.
Are you touching my tongue?
I'm trying to get it back in... Get it in there. Get it back and stick it in. Stick it in the... Stop it. Stop. Ah! It's wet. Stop it. Crank! Get back over here. Now, Crank, have you seen even one thing that you have not manipulated? Okay? And if not, at least, I don't know, do you have any other than the hammer and the skull, which seem like two non sequiturs to me, frankly, do you have any other plans for this location?
Right, it seems kind of random. Just a hammer and a skull. It seems kind of weird, kind of random. What if we added something a little to connect everything together, huh? Is that a little something to connect everything together?
Sure.
Like another hammer.
A second hammer, Crank.
Like a second hammer.
Oh, it all makes sense.
Yeah, yep. That guy knows.
Crank?
That guy was playing Deal or No Deal, turned around, and he knows it's making sense now. Second hammer on the ground. But that's not enough. That's not enough for old Abe. Second skull.
Okay.
Second skull.
All right. Okay. Crank?
Now we got a crime scene.
Crank, again, my understanding of your work to this point is that you will take still video, so basically just 20 seconds of B-roll of the hammers, the two skulls, and a wide shot of the arcade. You'll post it to YouTube, and that has made you $200,000 annually, that kind of work?
Well, I got brand deals now, baby.
With who? What brands?
I got brand deals with Kodak, EasyShare, and Sony. They're paying me.
Sony.
Kodak.
Kodak, I can kind of believe. I feel like they've been on the outs. They haven't been.
Kodak's back in action. Okay.
Okay. Look, have you manipulated any other stories out there that we should keep an eye on, other than the Grand? Will you put knives in the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, knives at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
And who picked that up? What major network picked that up and ran with it?
CNN, baby.
And how did they report on that? Like who put the knives?
Like, how'd they get down there? Where'd these knives come from? That's the start of a good story. It's a good
Wolf
question,
Blitzer.
A big question.
So Wolf Blitzer got on CNN.
Yep.
And he said there's some knives at the bottom of the Grand
You can
Canyon.
do it.
How'd they
do
get
the
there?
whole thing.
Me?
You've studied the great anchors. Let's see your best Wolf Blitzer. Let me just get this off.
I don't. Okay, Crank. All right. Crank, if I humor you right now, will you just let me break some actual news here at this location, Crank? I have a feeling you'll be back tonight. I have a feeling you're not really going anywhere, Crank.
If there's a crime to report, I'll be on the scene.
Can you just agree that if I do this Wolf Blitzer impression, you will F off? Excuse my language. And let me break some. We're live,
Depends on
Crank.
How good it is, baby. Let's see it.
Good evening, it's me, Wolf Blitzer. Thank you for tuning in to CNN. Tonight we've got a brand new story. There's some knives at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. We're now going to cut...
Jim Cramer. You sound like the Mad Money guy.
He's kind of more like this. He's Jim Cramer. He's like this. He's got a little bit more like energy like this. He's talking like this.
Sounds like
Whereas
the
Wolf
same exact
Wolf Blitzer's just sort of got a bit more monotone. He's coming about right here. Someone's saying more like Wolf Schitzer. Okay, thank you for your constructive feedback. We've got... Okay, Crank.
Good job, Abe.
Okay, Crank. Are you good? Did you get what you needed?
Yep, we got it all here. Hey, let me know.
Hey,
I
Crank.
still need that HD footage. If
Crank.
you're, ready, if you're willing to hook it up with the HD footage, I'm telling you, 70, 30.
Hey, Crank.
Split.
Crank, real quick. The camera's off.
What's up?
The camera's off, Crank.
That's what you think.
I'm looking at it right now. It's off. It's not
That's what
recording.
you think. You obviously don't know what you're doing. Take it from a master, baby.
Crank, where are you touching my hand? What are you doing with my hand?
I'm trying to shake it in solidarity. You know, us reporters, we gotta stick together, okay?
Okay. Okay, all right.
Let's do a selfie.
Camera's off.
That camera's... the shutter's not even open.
Okay, 1 second.
Go try and turn it on. Try
1
and
second,
turn it
yeah,
on.
let me just,
Oh, there's no battery.
No, these codecs, they're actually complicated, so you just gotta flip open the... Yep.
There's no SD card either.
Nope. It's just,
No storage card.
Internal. It's internal
No
recording.
storage card.
Look at those.
There's
fresh
battery
batteries.
acid all over them. There's battery acid. They're almost covering the entire entry to the
And
camera.
cheese.
Okay.
We got it. We got it.
Okay, will you let go of my hand now, Crank?
You're the one clinging on.
I'm not. Okay.
Anyway, love you.
Any Wabe?
Love
It's a
you.
pretty good catchphrase, actually.
Well, catch you later. I want
Looks
to
like the
include
chat-
this in your story.
What in the world is this? Okay, it's a tiny Halloween skeleton. Did anyone else notice the skulls also seemed fake? At first I was thinking to myself maybe he, robbed a grave or something to that effect, but it seemed like he maybe just went to like a Halloween store or something. Anyway, hey, we have some breaking news. Let's take a look at the breaking story that just came in over the wire. Breaking news headline: Missing skulls affecting New York prompts investigators to ask, so no head? So no head. Bam! He steps on the skateboard. Remember that?
What?
The vine. The old vine.
What?
Where he's so no head and he throws down the cell phone and then steps on the skateboard. Here we are with breaking news live with ENN at the New York Arcade. We just spoke to a grown man who's here throwing hammers and skulls all over the ground near the children. He smells like patchouli and something else that I daren't say live on television, and he's just kind of roaming around. He hasn't left. Here's hoping that the authorities or perhaps the owners of this establishment will do the right thing and intervene on the behalf of the children. All right, let's see if there's anyone else out here who's got some breaking news for us. I'm just going to kick this hammer out of the way, which he left here. Anybody here with some breaking stories? Yes, hello, hi there.
I have something to say. My name is Michael Pliers, and I am an 8-year-old boy. And I like to say my friend, his name Ben Johnson. I'm coming for you.
Michael, you said you're 8 years old?
I'm 8-year-old boy.
You got some very well-developed facial hair for an 8-year-old, Michael.
Well, thank you. I love video games.
Michael, I've noticed you're wearing what looks at first blush to be a prison jumpsuit. Am I right?
No, that is not right.
Okay, what am I looking at then, Michael?
This is the outfit of 8-year-old boy. I'm here to play Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay, that's a fun game. Or do you have a preferred character to play?
The key is you choose the Mortal Kombat characters as your side characters, and you have them come in when you need them most. But you choose a big, strong man like the Hulk as your main character.
Okay, he's kind of mixing the two teams in a way, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, very interesting. Very interesting strategy, Michael. Now, Michael, you said you wanted to free a friend. Is that what I'm hearing?
I want to talk directly to
You-
Ben Johnson now.
You don't need to grab the mic like that when you're talking. You're grabbing the mic with a degree of desperation that, to me, I think speaks to maybe being in a not-so-great mental state.
Thank
Okay.
you, Kevin. I'm Ben Johnson. I want you to know that I'm coming for you. I know who you are. I'm 8-year-old boy, but I'm coming for you.
Oh, so you are coming for Ben Johnson. You're coming to get him in an aggressive way. What has Ben done to you? Who's Ben?
Ben knows what Ben did. He knows what he did, and he knows who he told.
Care to unpack that for the people at home?
I'm just an 8-year-old boy who likes Marvel vs. Capcom, but Ben Johnson, he has big mouth, and he's going to learn very, very soon that words hurt people, and words Words lock people's feelings up.
What did Ben say, Michael?
Ben say that.
You
Ben
don't need to grab the mic like that. You don't.
okay,
You just don't.
Thank you, Kevin.
my name's not Kevin.
Ben say that a very, very nice 45-year-old teacher that he said that he did that he killed his parents, but it no happen that way.
Okay, he said that. So Ben said that a teacher killed their parents.
A very nice teacher, a very nice man, innocent man.
Okay. That's not you, naturally enough.
No, I'm 8-year-old boy.
You're just compelled as an 8-year-old to defend this teacher for reasons. Would you like what's the teacher's name?
His name is Mike Byers.
That's your name, Michael Byers.
No, I'm Mike Pliers.
That's not what you said when you came in.
8-year-old boy.
When you came in, correct me if I'm wrong. When you came in, you said your name was Michael Byers.
Look, Kevin, you're expert, but my
not
name
my
is
name.
Mike Pliers,
not my name.
and I'm coming for you, Ben Johnson.
It's not my name. So, correct me if so. That Ben is also a child.
Ben Johnson is snotty 14-year-old boy.
14-year-old. Okay.
Yes.
Significantly older than you, as you'd have it. I'm getting a call from the studio. You have to.
Your time is limited, Ben Johnson.
I'll be right back. Hello?
Hey, Abraham, we got a really juicy story here,
Okay,
so I'm
what's
going to
the
patch Ben Johnson through, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to three-way call here. I'm going to get him on the phone, and we're going to do this face-to-face.
Who is it?
Nobody.
All right,
Go
Ben
ahead.
Johnson, so he's a student in town. Both his parents just died. Okay, I've got him. I'm going to call him right now. All right, we're gonna patch him in, put him on speaker, okay?
Okay, great.
Hello?
Hi.
Ben Johnson.
How'd you know it was him? Okay, I'm just gonna put him on speaker.
Hello?
Hi, Ben. I'm here with Michael, who is saying they're 8 years old and that they have a bone to pick with you.
This no Michael. This ice cream store.
Are
You come now. There's free ice cream at the arcade.
Let me explain something to you. They called us. Let me explain. They called us.
You are expert, Kevin. I understand.
You're with
They know who they're talking to.
You're with Michael? Are you at the prison?
Ben Johnson, you come to arcade. We hug it out, my friend.
How's he out of prison?
Oh, I'm just noticing this.
Sir,
Kind of a detail I missed.
sir, this man's very dangerous.
He's
he
good
killed my
behavior.
parents. He killed my parents.
Okay, Ben, I think I got everything I need here. Thank you very much.
Ben Johnson, what is address?
Don't tell him, Ben. Don't do it. Don't tell
You
him.
say it. Ben Johnson, you say it.
I could hang up, but I'm going to trust you.
Tell him,
not
Ben.
to-
Tell him right now.
I'll kill your parents again. I mean, your parents just told me.
Did the studio just tell you to give this man your address?
763.
Ben! I'm hanging up. Okay, well, you have the first few numbers, but that's not going to help you
That's
too much.
enough. I find him. I'm good nose. I find him. Thank you, Kevin. I find him now.
I didn't do that. You don't thank me. I had no part in that.
Thank you, Kevin. You are my accomplice partner.
No.
Thank you so much.
No. Okay. I feel like if I'd seen the handcuffs, I maybe could have made a better decision there. It was just out of frame. None of you said a word. Presumably, some of you saw those earlier. He had a baseball bat wrapped with barbed wire. So maybe we'll have another story to report in just a little bit. Studio really kind of whiffed it on that one, I think. Anyway, we're here breaking news at the New York Arcade. I believe we have just facilitated, aided and abetted a potential murder. Stuff like that just kind of happens. Is there anybody else out here, maybe someone else with some breaking news, some breaking story that we could share? Maybe, hello. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi there, what's your name?
Hello. My Christian name is Joseph, but you can call me the human computer.
Would you prefer I call you the human computer, or can I call you Joseph?
Please call me the human computer.
Okay. Human computer, here you are at the arcade. I noticed you're wearing a Domino's shirt. Do you work for Domino's?
I do. Working at Domino's is my day job.
Okay, and what do you do when you're home from your day job?
Mostly computers.
Mostly computers. That would explain that you're, the what was it again? Computer King? What is it?
The human computer.
Human computer, great. So, human computer, you're here at the arcade. Are you here to play some games or do some programming or what's going on?
I have reason to believe the Dance Dance Revolution machine is a key to a portal to entering the internet. Me, my human form inside the internet.
When you say entering the internet, do you
Yes.
mean logging on to a website or do you mean entering like a la Tron or some other?
A la Tron or Johnny Mnemonic.
Okay, interesting. What gave you that impression?
Well, I saw someone get the high score on Speed Over Beethoven on Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix 3, and they disappeared.
They disappeared. Mm-hmm. They just poof, gone, or
Yes.
they digitized. Like, what did you like? So the song ended and they just gone.
Well, they went kind of 2D, and they looked like kind of like a strip of celluloid, and then they bent backwards and disappeared.
That is a classic. They're getting sucked up into that machine image there.
Exactly.
Okay, so what are you trying to get inside the internet as well? Is that your plan? You're trying to get in?
Yes, I would like my human form to be inside the internet, yes.
Okay. Any particular place you'd like to go on the internet? Like a forum or?
Expedia.com.
Expedia.com? To what end?
I want to plan a nice trip for my girlfriend.
You can do that on your computer. You can do that on your computer. You can do that on your cell phone.
Do you think I could plan a nice trip for my girlfriend?
Absolutely.
Work at Domino's?
Absolutely. I'd say that it's Expedia's main selling point, is being able to plan a trip, kind of from start to finish, wherever you are.
And you can't afford it, Kevin. It's a money thing.
My name's not Kevin.
Kevin, he's got to go in the computer.
Okay. So, how much money do you make at Domino's?
What do you think?
I mean, annually. Just ballpark it for me.
Well, minimum wage times like 15 hours a week.
That's not very much money.
It's not a lot, which is why I can't plan a nice trip for my girlfriend. Sorry, I'm texting her right now.
And what's her name?
Kelly.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Kelly if she's watching at home?
Hi. She's so mad at me. She's texting.
What's she mad about?
It's just like she always wants to go out, and I'm like, I can't. I have to work or I have to do the computer stuff. So it's like she's like, it's a lot. It's a lot, you know. Are you in a relationship?
No. I'm in a relationship with the news.
Okay.
What? You made a face.
No. Sorry. Yeah. No. That's legit. I'm in a relationship with Kelly and computers. I would say actually.
Yeah.
That's everything.
I saw you make the face, and I just
Yeah.
want to say, you're walking around an arcade with a bunch of children saying that you're the king of computers or whatever. So
Hey.
it's.
I'm only 17, so.
You're only 7. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. Well, then, if that's the case, I feel like it's maybe Kelly is being a little too hard on you. You're a young man. It's not up to you to make a ton of money enough for a vacation. You're 17. Don't you have to be in school right now?
I do.
Okay. So you're planning to get onto Expedia. There's no other plan that you have once you're in the World Wide Web. You don't want to go anywhere cool or fun.
I guess I am curious if is Neopets still a thing?
I would assume so, probably, right?
Yeah, but a lot of the games are broken because Java stopped working or something.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess Flash stopped working.
Flash, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They stopped doing Flash.
Yeah, you could go check out Homestar Runner. They have they've all digitized all that. That's all still there.
You should go in porn.
I should go in porn.
That
He's
feels like the
17.
logical one.
17. Can't just suggest that to somebody.
I'm just saying, that's the logical one.
I was also thinking that, but I wasn't going to say it because he's 17. Would you go into the pornography, though?
If Kelly would allow it, I would, yes.
You have to ask Kelly's permission to...
Have sex with someone else, yes.
I guess I was thinking to use and to watch and enjoy pornography, but I guess if you're in the pornography, then that kind of...
Yes,
you would be in the pornography, yeah.
Yeah.
What about Wikipedia? That could be cool.
Yeah. I could go into Wikipedia. Could check out some articles.
What any particular articles that would catch your fancy, perhaps?
Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Like, what's going on there? I think in Last of Us 2, that's where they're at, right? They're in the Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Yeah, they are. They're in Jackson, Wyoming.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and they're in Seattle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What if you took your girlfriend to the Jackson Hole, Wyoming Wikipedia page? That might be cheaper.
That could be really exciting. Actually, there's a great cam you could watch. It's a intersection in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and it's a really popular cam you could watch. It's a traffic cam.
Just a live traffic cam of an intersection in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Yeah, and something that people do is they'll comment like red car whenever there's a red car on the cam. This is real, actually. You can look it up.
You know, let me ask you something. This might be a sensitive question for you. Real life, reality, it's out there waiting for you. It seems like you've spent your life plugged in, and it's a hollow way to live. There's a whole wide world out there. You can go stand in an intersection of New York City. You're just right down the street. You can see a red car IRL, as they say in the texting chat. You know? Why adhere yourself so rigidly to the internet?
I guess in the internet, you're infinite. And in real life, you're stuck in your human body. Also, I do want to bring a Neopet back into the real world, which is why I want to go. Which one?
Which one?
The little green one.
Grundo?
Grundo, yeah, exactly.
Not
You gotta get him from the space station.
Gotta go to
He's special.
What about the little red dragon? Why not get the little red dragon?
Shiru? Okay, Michael, let's go. Let's go play some more games. We're talking to the reporter.
There's a enterprising young man over there, huh? So yeah, you're gonna take a Neopet back. Anything else you want to take back with you to the other side other than travel plan?
Ooh, I guess I would love to take. Actually, you know, I forgot my Yahoo email password, and I'd love to get that back.
Remember Yahoo Answers? Were you ever on that?
Constantly, yeah. Asking life.
It's occurring to me you're 17.
Yeah.
You have a frame of reference for internet culture that is decidedly millennial to like Gen Z cusp. Is there? I
had an older brother.
You had an older brother. That makes a lot of sense. That checks out.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Watch your language on the TV.
Sorry.
You get a text from Kelly?
Yeah. She's so mad.
Oh my god. Do you need to go take care of that?
Maybe. Hold on.
You know, here's something. Let's try this. Just because we're burning daylight here.
Yes.
Why don't you look down the barrel of that camera? Okay. It's not just I'm here to say hi to Kelly. You have the opportunity right now. Okay.
Bigger than I thought.
What was the plan there?
They're always bigger than you think.
Was that supposed to just be one that kind of snuck out of the machine? Is that what that was? Or did you just want to show everybody the
A
dragon?
world building!
I think I just saw Grundo.
So that was not Grundo. That was, what was it?
Shiru.
Shiru, whatever. Spyro. Kind of very similar to Spyro. Kind of interesting. Why don't you look down the barrel of the camera and address Kelly directly, and not just to say hi, but tell her really what you want from her long term. You know, it's early. You're 17. You don't have to commit to anything just yet. But you know, let's just pretend for a moment that Kelly's watching. Her heart's open to you. What do you want to say?
Kelly, I want to get married.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe I said that. Kelly, I want to get married. Will you marry me, Kelly? Oh my God, wow. Hold on.
Let's see, what'd she say?
She's so mad. Oh my gosh. I should not have done that. Yeah, because I can't.
Well, it sounds like you got some work to do in terms of patching up your relationship with your future betrothed.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. What was it, a Prince of Computer?
The human computer.
All
yes,
right.
yes.
Yep. There you go. Way to go.
Thank
Way to
you,
go.
yes.
Yep. Back to Domino's. Incredible. Well, a proposal live on air. You don't see that every day. Wow. That's gonna get clipped and put on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. Pretty neat. Anyway, we're here. We're still at the New York Arcade.
Cut. All right, great. All right, we're gonna hold. We're gonna reset. We're all gonna reset. We're gonna go one more time from the top. Hey, sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. Donnie Safdie. I'm the new AD.
I wasn't aware that we had a new crew involved in breaking live news. Was Safdie? Are you a Safdie brother?
Look, I am the third Safdie brother. I don't like to talk about it. And it's hard being a Safdie brother, you know. I'm here. I went to film school. I did all the same things they did. We were inseparable as kids. But you know, in our professional lives, you know, things just didn't shake out for me the way they shook out for them, and I'm here, kind of, you know, if I'm being honest, slumming it a little bit with whatever this shoot is.
Oh well, we're breaking live news at a major reputable news network.
Oh, is that what this is? Is a new show?
CNN,
Okay.
yeah, it's live. We're live, yeah. So, and typically we don't need like coverage.
Hey, Kevin,
we're just
gonna get room tone real quick.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Hold on 1 second. You're Kevin, right?
No, my name's Abraham Moses.
Okay. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's good.
That's not my name.
Sorry.
Not my name. My name's Abraham
radio.
Moses.
My radio came unplugged. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna hold for room tone, please.
So that's just where we just.
I need you to hold for room tone.
So
please.
we're just supposed to be.
Need you to hold for room tone, please.
Is this where we're just not supposed to?
Kevin.
Sound speeding. Okay, great. We got it.
Supposed to, oh.
So yeah, man. We got a second before the cameras reload, so like we can just kind of.
Is there anything that could be done about the Neopet situation? Have you noticed this? We've got background actors that I don't think are union. I think they're just running around in the background.
Look, man, if I'm being honest, I don't know anything about Neopets. I'm just here because my brothers stole some of my best ideas and put them out as their own movies, and now I have to slum it here.
So you came up with Uncut Gems and Daddy Long
I
Legs?
did. I did not call either of those movies those titles, but yeah, I did come up with
What
those
was the original title for Uncut Gems?
The Unshaped Diamonds was the original idea I had. It was always a Sandler vehicle. It was always a Sandler flick. But my movie was more playing into the strengths of Adam Sandler. It was the same story about a guy who gets in trouble with gambling. Kevin Garnett's there. The mafia's after him. But it was all like, it's Adam Sandler, screwball comedy.
Okay.
David's,
So originally, like silly voices and stuff.
Originally, it had no celebrity cameos in it either. All the celebrity people like Kevin Garnett and The Weeknd were all played by usual Adam Sandler, Happy Madison folks.
But was it still Kevin Garnett, but it was just played by?
It was
like,
Kevin
Rob
Garnett
Schneider?
played by David Spade.
By David Spade, got it. Yeah, yeah.
Josh and Benny had other ideas for it, and so they decided to switch some things around. They made it all artsy and A24, and they think that's cool, so that's what they did, and it worked out for them. I'm not mad, I'm just here.
But it could have made a lot more money, right? Is that the idea?
He could have made a lot more money. That's what I think,
Well, okay.
Hey, we're done loading the film into the news camera if we want to get
Hold on.
rolling again.
One more time?
We're done loading the film into the news camera.
Okay.
So whenever
Not even.
we're ready.
So
Not even a
we're good to
PNG.
we're good to
Not
reset.
even a PNG.
Yeah.
We're good to reset to go from the top.
Not even a PNG. It doesn't even look like it could be
Okay.
possibly real.
Great, are you ready? You got what you need?
Well, I don't think we're
right.
still live.
Slate's up.
We've never cut. We don't use film. I don't know who you're talking to over there.
Camera speeding?
Camera 1 speeds.
Camera 2 speeds.
Sound speeding?
Sound speeds.
Sound 2 speeds.
All right, take 2, and... All right, so we'll just...
You can stay here. You can be the interview. I've already been interviewing you live.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, well, all right, let's cut then. We'll cut there.
Oh, we're cutting?
Yeah, we'll cut there.
All right,
yeah,
all
we'll
right.
cut there.
Stopping down.
Yeah, we'll cut there.
Are you background? Are you a background actor?
Am I allowed to talk to him?
Hey, this is a union thing, so technically you're not allowed to...
Who's real and who's fake? Who's here with the crew and who's a real person?
I'm with the crew.
I'm with the crew.
Crank. Go wait in the parking lot. Crank, get out of here.
Did you say action?
No, Crank, get out of here.
Did you say action?
All right.
It would make me so happy to
Always
look
first
going
to
again?
the scene.
An actor.
Always first. Oh, sorry. Did I
We're
jump
going
the gun?
Sorry, yeah, I think we jumped the gun.
Okay.
Let's get it one more time. So let's, hey, everyone, let's reset. Yep.
Reset.
And since now that we have background, let's get another pass of room tone with background, so we have that for, okay? So
Okay.
everyone, hold on, 1 second. Yeah. Okay, God, my radio keeps coming.
That was Digimon. That was a Digimon.
All right, let's hold for room tone, please.
All right, room tone with the extra.
Room tone with extras.
How does that change? How
Extras?
does him being here
I
change a
need you to
single
hold for
thing?
room tone. I need you to hold for room tone, please.
Always first to the scene.
You're letting him talk? He can talk?
He's part of background. It's a union thing.
But how is it room tone if you just let the background
Because
talk?
background's in the room.
Am I allowed to talk to him?
You are.
No.
You are because
No.
technically
You're not.
He is because there's a power dynamic. It's a union thing. He's allowed to talk to you. You can't talk to him.
Got it. I'm gonna get some.
So
DTS.
how am I not union? Okay.
Because technically you're higher on the call sheet. You're not allowed to talk down to him. That would be a union issue. It'd be a labor issue.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
I'm getting a.
All right, let's cut there. Let's cut. God damn. We're getting room tone.
Someone did that. I didn't do it. The phone's ringing. Crank, get out of the shot. Crank.
You're definitely not allowed to shout at him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cut. We're gonna cut there.
Hey, Kevin.
We're getting some notes.
It's not my name. My name is Abraham Moses. My name is not Kevin. Stop calling me Kevin.
They're having a problem where your character's supposed to be likable, but
That's VeggieTales.
your vibe
That's
isn't
a
right.
VeggieTale. That's.
So I think what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try it we're gonna recast you just for a second.
How? Who?
We've got a guy I think you're gonna be really excited about.
I doubt it.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to recast you really quick. All right, don't take it personally. We'll still pay you. You're on a 10-day hold though.
Okay. Well. Okay. I was trying to get a story. Do you have a new film that you're working on?
I do. I'm actually putting out my version of the movie Good Time. Although it was not called that. It's not called that.
What's it called?
New Kevin?
It's called Bad Times.
All right, I'm new Kevin.
All right, let's get in here.
All right, hey.
Let's get this light. Let's get his lighting.
No, not him.
Last looks. We good?
Looks awesome.
Great. That's last looks. All right. Camera speeding.
Speeding.
All right.
2 speeds.
Sound speeding.
Speeding.
All right.
2 speeds.
And take 3 with new Kevin. And
What's up? It's me, motherfucking Kevin. I'm here at the arcade, and we're live for the news. What's up, everybody?
Why do I?
We're filming. We're filming.
Why am I back? Why did they make me back?
Oh, I hope some interesting people come along.
cut. Great. Hey, fantastic job. Great stuff. Yeah, great stuff, new Kevin. You're great.
You provide great direction.
Oh,
I
thanks,
just feel
man.
like we're on a flow state right now.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, for
okay.
sure.
Hey, boss, Crank has to get his tutoring session since he's under 18.
Okay, yeah. Is that gonna happen here? Is he taking off for that?
Yeah, we just gotta get a tutoring session real quick.
All right.
Because the kids have different.
Oh yeah,
schedules.
sure, 100%. Yeah, we got the studio teacher on hand. Okay,
Studio
great.
Teachers over here.
All right, great.
So we can fly back in that other guy. Or
Hey, old Kevin.
C, D, E, F, G.
All
What's
right.
Bad Time about?
All right, so Bad Time, my original idea for Bad Time, it was always a Robert Pattinson vehicle, always. Except he was going to be playing his character from Twilight. Who?
Can you do that? Is that a licensing issue?
They tried to use that as an excuse to make a bunch of rewrites to my script I didn't appreciate. But yeah, he was going to be Edward, who's moved from Seattle to, the streets of New York and is dealing with his drug addict vampire brother.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
And it was a screwball comedy.
And you roll for Kristen Stewart. That's an A24 regular. That'd be helpful.
Say that again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
Any role for Kristen Stewart?
Oh, any role for Kristen Stewart? No, Kristen Stewart had a scheduling conflict, so she was out.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Well, I have found your involvement in this program very difficult. You've
Great.
complicated my job immeasurably.
Great.
Not great. Not great.
One second.
Mr. Safdie, not great.
Hey, yeah, okay. You have any other wardrobe with you?
I didn't bring anything.
You don't know wardrobe?
I didn't bring
because
anything
we're not.
with me.
They're not loving the this look.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, I think this is what we're. Yeah, this is
do this.
great. This is what we're looking for here. Yeah, this is perfect.
You're gonna have to put that on me because I'm not putting it on.
This is actually a leftover costume from my version of the movie they're doing that my brother's doing with Adam Sandler right now called Spaceman.
That's it. Your film was called Spaceman, or
I did have an idea for a movie called Spaceman. Again, another Adam Sandler
I
vehicle.
want to give him a hat too.
Oh, great.
That's not a hat.
Great.
That's a mask.
Technically, it is a hat.
You won't really be able to see my
Technically,
face.
masks are hats.
Okay.
All right.
A little loose.
It's a little loose.
little loose.
That's because James Earl Jones was the last person to wear that.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
We
Chris
good?
Done with his tutoring session.
All right.
Smells
So
crazy.
let's roll sound.
Sound speeds.
Second sound speeds.
All right. Let's hold on 1 second.
I didn't know you could put the number when you add it over to the other number to you could
Yeah.
you could carry over.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Dude.
Yeah.
Crank,
okay.
are you learning division?
Yeah.
So, hey, I hate to break this up, but we do, now that you are wearing that mask, which does have a Darth Vader style breathing apparatus built inside, we're going to need more room tone with that kind of breathing. So let's hold and get room tone one more time.
All right, everyone hold.
All right, everyone quiet, please. Room tone, sound we rolling?
Rolling.
All right, action on background.
Is that
Good, great. Moving on. All right, here we go.
He's my favorite Neopet for real.
Okay. All right.
All right, so we ready for take 3?
What's my line?
I'm sorry?
What's my line?
Your line is, "Hello, I'm here to interview you about the arcade."
Okay.
All right, here we go. From the top, take 3.
All right, sound speeds. And action.
The line is hello.
He's freezing up. He can't handle the pressure.
Hello, I'm here to interview you about the arcade.
All right, cut.
Was that good?
Yikes.
How was that?
Yikes. That sucked.
That was awful.
Yeah, I'm slumming it. I'm slumming it. Sorry. Take 4 now.
It's hard to see and breathe and feel, and painful as well in the mask.
I'd rather not be doing this either. All right, but we got to do this. We got to do the
Benedict
news.
Cumberbatch didn't complain
That's true. Benedict Cumberbatch did not complain
when he did Smaug.
What if we
I
did?
really wish they would have made my version of Lord of the Rings, but it's fine.
And what would that have been about?
Same basic story concept about a fantasy land where a bunch of really high named British actors would have to take a ring to a volcano. Except mine was a screwball comedy.
So like, Merry and Pippin kind of just falling around even more than they were in the movie.
Yeah, except everyone's played by Happy Madison actors.
Okay.
Same character archetypes though.
Okay, so is Sandler playing Frodo?
No, Sandler plays Smaug in this.
The dragon?
The dragon.
From The Hobbit?
Yeah.
Frodo's Alan Covert from Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we ready to go? We ready to get this again? Take 4?
Is Schneider Gandalf?
Schneider is Gandalf, yeah.
Schneider is Gandalf. Zendaya is Michi, Schneider is Gandalf. Okay, well.
We're swapping lenses. We're
All right.
Fisheye.
Good, yeah, let's get the 35 mil out of here. Let's go fisheye for this next one.
You know, it doesn't have to be this way, you know. You can just make a movie on your cell phone nowadays. Did you know that?
I don't have a cell phone. I mean, I do have a cell phone, but it's not one that's capable of shooting movies. I just never got into the iPhone thing. Never got into the iPhone craze.
There are other types of phones that can shoot with video. Samsung.
Really?
Yeah. No, a lot of them.
What about an LG chocolate?
Probably not an LG chocolate.
Well, that's what I got.
You're just sticking with the LG chocolate? That hasn't broken in all these years?
No. I take care of my stuff.
Okay. Well, Mr. Safdie, I do believe it may be time for us to head to the studio, to the network, to hear some breaking news with...
Great. Well, that's a wrap. That's a wrap on today. Great job. Hey, great job, everyone. Great job. Great job, everyone. Good job.
No one called Martini for the second take. Interesting. Well, we got it. It's a union thing. Fair enough. Well, folks, I feel sick.
You really should get a COVID test if you're feeling bad.
Someone's asking what I'm wearing. It's an outfit that was foisted upon me by this industry.
And we can always get Peter Dante in here if you're not interested in the job.
Who's Peter Dante?
He's another Happy Madison.
Okay.
Also in Grandma's Boy.
Optimus Prime. Oh, it's Optimus. Oh, wow. Oh, look, it's Optimus Prime. Look at him. Wow, look at him go. Wow, there he is. Optimus, say something.
Oh, he's shy.
Optimus, do you have any breaking news about the New York arcade?
Aw, he's so shy.
Do we want to go to the network now?
Yeah.
All right. My name's not Kevin Go Gadget 3.
Good evening. I'm Walter Brandt. What?
What's up with that?
What was up with what?
It looks like you just adjusted your hair like it was like a wig or something.
No.
Sure.
No. Nuh-uh.
Okay, it
No.
looked like you
No.
shifted.
Good evening. I'm Walter Brandflake, and I'm here to break tonight's top stories submitted by you, our viewers in the Discord. Yes, if you haven't already and you're new here, please join the Everything Now Show Discord. You can submit images in the submissions channel over there, and then I will break the stories associated with those images without ever having seen them before. I've also noticed that we're a mere 14 subscriptions away from hitting our goal. Great work, team. We're so close. Let's see if we can get those numbers up. And a reminder that if you subscribe during tonight's show, you can submit your own breaking news headline, and we will display it on the stream. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into tonight's top story submitted by you, one of our viewers in the Discord. And of course, this is the associated image. A new contender for the 2024 presidential race has entered the arena. Step aside, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Now we have Fancy Horse. Now, a lot of people were suspicious. Yes, we've already got some supporters here. Obviously, people saw the fancy attire of the horse and thought this is the man for the job, but apparently there's a controversy brewing that this guy might actually be British and therefore ineligible to run for the office. So there's something of a birth certificate controversy brewing right now. We are trying to get to the bottom of that. However, if this horse is born in America, I have a feeling they've got a strong chance for the White House.
I'm putting horse on the ballot.
Horse on the ballot. Folks, we've got other breaking news stories, and it's not all fun stories like a horse running for the president. Some of these stories are tragic, and unfortunately, although it brings me no pleasure to report them, I have to. It's part of my journalistic integrity and my duty to you as the anchor here. And so this story, don't say, no, it's not funny to say duty. I meant it in the journalistic way. No, not like poo-poo, like a job. No, I'm not. No, I said it's not. I said it's not like poo-poo, like DUTY, like duty free at the airport. You know about that? It's kind of like that. Well, it's not really.
Airport's when I leave the bathroom.
I don't know what that means. This story is sad, but I have to break it because that's my job. Let's have a look. R.I.P. to some icons. Yes. The two guys from Seinfeld got into the two guys from Seinfeld.
It's so mean to both Jason Alexander and Kramer.
They got into that car and drove it straight into a brick wall at 120 miles an hour. God, they look cool doing it though, and we will remember them for that and not the show. God bless those guys, and we hope they're looking down or up at us and laughing. We've got more breaking news stories here, though, and this one comes to us from across the pond. Yes, international news, one of my favorites to break because it reminds me that there's other people in other part of the world, and that to me is interesting. Let's hear a story about one of these people who is far away from us, living outside of America. Nurture in your children the hatred of Britain. An interesting perspective. Is that a QR code? Can we get a zoom in on that? Can someone in the chat figure out what that QR code links to?
I don't think you want to do
Really
that.
Curious.
I don't think you want to do
Really
that.
curious to know what the QR code links to.
I don't think you want to do that.
Let's get our journalists in the chat to figure out what that links to.
Oh, it just takes you to all of Memory TV's Flash games online.
Oh, excellent. Okay, well, the associated story to this one is something of a fun little mystery, and it's at the end of that QR code. So once you find out what that is, type it in the chat, and I will read it. Now this next story, this one comes to us from the animal kingdom. Now you might be saying, Brandflake, wasn't the very first story of the evening about a horse running for president? Wouldn't that check the box of animal kingdom? Well, I forgot about that when I started this sentence. So here's a news story that's all about aminals. Yep, if the bone meter fills up, Brian will lose control. Now, there's a lot of speculation as to what would happen if the bone meter fills up. Some people were thinking that maybe Brian be extra happy, or even maybe he get horny. But now we know for sure that Brian will be losing his control when the bone meter fills up. Eyes are all over the country now looking towards the bone meter, seeing whether or not the bone meter is being full. If the bone meter does fill up, well, you know what's going to happen. Brian will lose control. If Brian does lose control, you can rest assured that the bone meter has probably been filled up, and that's why Brian is losing his control. For more information on the bone meter, take a look at Brian, and if he seems like he's kind of like losing control, the bone meter is likely filled up. If the bone meter has not yet filled up, and you take a look at Brian, you'll probably notice that he's not losing control, and he's still in control because the bone meter has not yet been full. The next story comes to us from the arts. Now, the arts are a thing that you do when you're sad. And no one knows being sad more than Squidward. Squidward was the sad guy from SpongeBob. He lived under the ocean. And here is a picture of him when he finally killed the sponge. People were waiting, thinking, when is the squid going to finally kill the sponge? He hates the sponge. Every day he wake up and he's mad at the sponge. The sponge is yelling at him when he does his music and telling him that he is not as good of a job at the Krusty Krab. Well, now the squid has finally exacted his revenge and the sponge is dead. But is the squid happy? Does the squid feel satisfied? By the looks of this picture, the squid is upset. And now he's doing some very interesting art. Keep an eye out for the squid's art after his murdering of the sponge. And we've got probably maybe like 2 or 3 more? Let's do a rapid fire one. This one's a quick story. Really fast. This one I can sum up in just one word. Cat. Need I say more?
Yes.
Sorry, I already said it was only gonna be one word. Thank you, Theo, for the gifted sub to Gamma Pup 25. Look at that, we're only 13 away now. Get that off the screen. I said it was only gonna be one word.
But what about the other stuff in the...
One word. Cat. I can say it different.
Say it different.
Cat. And now this story comes to us from the world of sports. Sports athletics, moving the body. Yes, some say that it is the greatest form of art. The human body, the human form, moving in ways that the layman like me, whose body not works so good, could only dream of doing. Well, we've come up with a brand new sport, a sport that is sweeping the nation. Everybody's talking about it. Move over baseball and soccer and the other ones that involve balls and bats, because this new sport is taking the world by storm. The stripped club, straight up jorking it. And by it, haha, well, let's just say my peanuts. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen us cut this wide. I wasn't even aware. Why do we even have that much studio over there?
Weather.
Oh, that's for the weather?
Yeah.
Don't show them that. In the script club, straight up jorking it, and by it, haha, well, let's just say my peanuts. Now, as you might have just heard moments ago, I mentioned that this was a new sport sweeping the nation. And you might have thought, Mr. Brandflake, surely you've misspoken, because jorking it in the stripped club, surely could not be a sport, for how would you measure the score? Well, it's easy. The first one to finish jorking it up in the stripped club straight up, well, haha, let's just say their peanuts is going to take home a big reward. They're going to be the winner of jorking it straight up in the stripped club, and anybody who's jorking it and doesn't, you know what, forget it.
What? Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No, it's just going to be variations of me saying the words wrong. They're right there. You guys get it. You guys get that one. Let's do one more. This one's serious. All right, we're all having fun. We're all having fun. We're all, ha, jorking it at the stripped club. Let's make a mockery of the news, all right? People used to believe in something. People used to see this institution and think, finally, the reality of my world made simple and understandable by a journalist I can trust. And today, in the world of misinformation and AI-generated fake news, it's hard to know what to believe. But that's why you can turn to me, Walter Brandflake, to bring you the real news. Not this joke news that we were doing before, real hard-hitting journalism, like this story. In the strip club, straight up jorking it. And by it, haha, well, let's just say, my peanuts. Ha ha ha. We all laugh at this. But sometimes we're laughing so hard we forget to think about the people who can't straight up jork it in the strip club. Some people are at home jorking it and haha, well, let's just say they don't even have a peanuts to be jorking off. So yeah, we laugh. Yeah, we can sit here in our privileged, holding our peanuts, jorking it straight up in the strip club, blissfully unaware, or maybe perhaps intentionally ignorant of the fact that there are millions of Americans, millions of citizens all across the globe who don't have a strip club to be jorking it in. And I can tell you right now, they're not haha well. They're haha unwell. Because they don't have a single peanuts. So let's just say, we're going to pour one out right now for the people who can't be in the strip club, straight up jorking it. And by it, well, I just mean my peanuts. My name's been Walter Brandflake, and thank you for joining me for tonight's news. I'm going to throw it back now to my associate on the street, reporting, well, in the van, reporting the news from the streets, where the people is, Kevin.
Evan, you're on.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about David Spade, Paul Pierce, and Glenn Big Baby Davis just kind of hanging out. It'd be interesting.
Ray Allen?
Yeah, Ray
Big Baby before Ray Allen?
Ray Allen could be there too, but Big Baby Davis has the funnier name.
Yeah.
And the more interesting personality. It seems like...
I think Ray Allen's interesting.
He seems kind of flat.
Is he the one whose son is playing now?
Yeah, I think so.
Or am I thinking of...
I don't know who you're thinking of. Anyway, hey, folks, thanks so much for tuning back in. It's me, Abraham Moses. We're live. We're going to be live with DNN on the street. You're the producers at home. Hey, we need more subscriptions, like now, okay? You're kind of dragging your feet a little bit, and I understand, money's tight right now, but get over it.
I'm thinking of Gary Payton Jr.
So Gary Payton Jr. is the one playing right now, or was that the father whose son is now playing?
I think it's the one playing now. Is it Gary Payton III? Great.
Thank you, Stagnation. Thank you. LeBron's son is going to play.
Yeah, he's staying in the league so he can play 1 year with them.
That's really, what's really interesting to me about the whole LeBron thing was I had sort of tuned out from basketball for the last, decade. And I popped back in. Not only has he scored the most points of all time, he's also like sixth all time in assists.
Yeah, but it's kind of fucked because, scoring has gone so up that, the top 10 is almost entirely guys who are currently playing.
Right, but that's just remarkable to me that a guy can be up there that much in both points and assists. I mean, that's his time on the floor is really, pretty excellent statistically.
I guess. Melo's better, though.
Carmelo Anthony's better than LeBron James?
Yeah. Yep.
That's the funniest thing anyone said tonight, folks. Okay, hey, we're gonna go break some news at another location. A second location. You're about to come with us to a second location, and there's nothing you can do about it other than choose which location we're gonna visit. We have two options here. Okay, we're gonna put them up on the screen shortly. We're either gonna go to a museum, okay, or the park. Now the park is gonna have people just sort of out and about, milling about. It'll be kind of an idyllic afternoon. The museum, we're going to run into all kinds of artsy-fartsy folks. We're going to run into the common man and woman who's just there taking in the art experience.
Prime will be there.
I hope not. It didn't even make sense for Optimus Prime to be at the arcade.
It's a video game.
That's not how they don't just pop out. They don't just pop out of the stuff, though.
I'm shocked we're going to the museum.
It's looking like the museum. And thanks,
Cat's Paw.
Thank you, Cat's Paw, for gifting a sub to Yarkasm. Yarkasm, you're here all the time. You can't pay for your own sub?
I'm just saying, Melo's 9th all time in scoring, and arguably never really had a super team around him that would allow him.
Melo is 9th all-time scoring?
Yeah.
Okay, your first point definitely stands then, insofar as the newer people are the ones making that list, because or the contemporary players are the ones making that list, just
Durant's
because
10.
Kevin Durant is 10th all-time. Well, that makes more sense, though, than Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, I feel like he's been plagued with injuries for his whole career. Am I wrong?
Nah, he was really good.
Okay. Are you just saying that because he's on the Knicks?
No.
Okay.
He has a podcast now where he drinks wine and talks to people.
LeBron does that, but in like a hair salon or something.
A hair salon?
A really well-timed boo. A really well-timed boo. His best years are with the Nuggets, they say.
That's just not true.
Well. Oh, they were booing men talking about sports. Trust me, this is not something I've talked about for any length of time outside of this program. Okay, we've got some breaking news real quick before we go to the museum. Breaking news, Requiem for a Dream, 1 star. This movie is not about dreaming. I used to love Jennifer Connelly in Labyrinth. This seems like it was a movie review from the last show that we did. The last episode was a video store episode, and that's where we do the reviews for movies. This is where we do breaking news. But I agree.
Okay, it's because the bot is telling him to leave a one-sentence movie.
That's awesome. That's great. That's really great. That's really great. You know the movie where Jennifer Connelly's riding that horse in Target?
What?
You know the one I'm talking about? Where she's riding the mechanical horse in Target?
Nah.
What's the one? I've talked about this on the show before. What's the name of the thing? What's it called? Career Opportunities. That's my review of that film and that scene. All right. How about we get to the next location, huh?
Museum?
Cut. Cut. Hi there, thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, reporter Abraham Moses, live on the scene here at the New York Museum. Yes, the arts, the fine arts. This is some contemporary and modern art that's on display at present here at the New York Museum, but there are a number of exhibits happening here in these hallowed halls, and we're here to talk to some folks on the scene to maybe get some feedback on the state of the art world at present here in our fair city. Let's see if there's anyone here on the scene who'd like to talk to the. Oh, hello, hi there.
Hey! What's up, everybody? My name's Kyle Brambleberry.
Hi, Kyle. You've got a lot of fun energy. You've got.
Well, I'm having pretty much the best day of my life. I just quit my job at Trader Joe's.
Kyle.
Thank you. I've been waiting a long time to do this.
They let you walk out with the uniform, Kyle?
I did it.
Okay. Well, hopefully you don't get in trouble for that, Kyle. You're live on the air. So.
What can they do? Fire me? I quit. It's the best day of my life. It's the best day of my entire life.
Well, congratulations, Kyle. What prompted your desire to quit?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm actually an artist.
That's terrific, Kyle. What kind of art?
So I make sculptures, and I came here today to get my sculpture in this museum.
Okay.
Do you know who I talked to?
No, who?
Well, I don't know. I was hoping you do. I actually brought it here. This is the sculpture that I made. And I'm hoping to get this in the museum today, because I got bills to pay. You know what I mean, Kevin?
Kyle? I'm just looking at the sculpture. It looks very much like a plastic pink flamingo sippy cup, like what you'd maybe purchase from a rainforest cafe.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's a commentary on consumerism. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's like because people drink out of these and then probably just throw them away and they go to landfill. So it's that.
Okay. Kyle, I'd love to challenge you on this, but you're not far afield from the state of contemporary art. We have breaking news. I'd love to get your reaction to this. We got some breaking news here. Breaking news. I'd bramble his berry. Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, my. Man, unemployed life is awesome,
Okay. Do you have any other sources of income, like a backup plan, in case this doesn't pan out for you?
No.
Kyle.
And I also don't have health coverage anymore.
So it took a pretty big swing, Kyle. Did you run that by anybody before you decided to quit your job? Did you get that appraised by anyone with kind of a keen eye for art?
No.
Kyle.
Oh no.
Kyle.
Oh no.
Kyle, would you like to pledge fealty and beg the forgiveness of the Trader Joe's higher-ups and maybe ask for your job back? Or do you want to just...
No, because I have a dream. I want someone to buy my art.
Would anyone out there in the chat like to buy his art? What's the price? What's the going rate for that?
It's $18,000.
Kyle.
It's $17,500.
Kyle.
That's how much it costs.
Okay, Kyle, gotcha. Okay, well, I'm gonna get somebody on the phone. Someone's calling me. I'm just stand tight there. Keep your art displayed. Someone said no, by the way.
Great.
Hello, is this a studio calling?
Yeah, this is a studio.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, can we just pick up the tempo, please?
The speed of the reporting, like the speed of the news?
Yeah, you're going a little slow for us, so maybe if you want to double up. Double tempo. Yeah.
Do you mean just like speak faster or get through the stories faster?
Speak faster, get this guy to speak faster,
I'll see what I can do. I can't make any promises. They're not being paid.
All right, look, because I'm not the higher up. The higher ups are on my ass. They want triple speed. All right, talk them down to double speed. So if you could do that, I think they'd be very happy.
Okay, I'll do my best.
All right, thanks. Love you.
I love you too. So you plan to sell that here in the museum?
I've just been sad for a long time.
Or you can put it on display, or maybe you can put it on display. We're gonna need you to speed it up a little bit.
In fact, I made this.
You're talking too slowly. We're gonna have you speed it up. So you're talking about you're sad?
I'll try. I'm so sad.
Have you thought about taking your own life?
Well, no, I hadn't, but I have a kid to take care of.
You have a child?
Yeah, this is her.
Okay, but looking.
This is Stella.
Okay.
And could you just somebody buy this because we're very hurry.
Okay, we're gonna speed this up just a little bit. Okay, would anyone like to buy Stella? We're seeing exclamation point Stella from Idle Spork. That's not a response. Hurry up. Okay, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to see what I can do. Okay. Well, how about this? Okay, let's say this. So you are unemployed. You have a child to take care of. Maybe that's the breaking news. The breaking news is that you are.
It's been a while since we found what we're looking for.
Go Gadget 360 is offering to buy Stella. Okay, Go Gadget
Stella?
360. There you go. Wait, who? What?
That was my child.
Oh. Oh no.
Stella.
Stella, do the.
I'm not gonna do the. No.
It'd be funny though.
Stella.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so now we're gonna try to get somebody to buy this. Huh? Anybody out there? Anybody want to buy that? Anybody want to buy the art?
Get this baby out of my arm.
Oh, Stella, she's back. She's surprisingly fine.
I snatched Stella right out of the air. Okay, so now we got you're an unemployed father. You need a job. Maybe you can start a GoFundMe. Maybe the breaking news is that a GoFundMe is happening and everybody contributes really quickly, and then that gets you. That's a big story. You were taken care of by the community, huh?
Please.
It's too slow. You gotta speed it up. Anybody out there?
Please.
Okay, so Abby Sal is gonna give you $7.
That's great.
Terrific.
Sold.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm back. Let's go.
Okay, that may not be enough. That may not be enough for health coverage. Okay, so hey, if you want to support Kyle, we need to hit 15 subscriptions. How's that? 7 more subs, and we'll have supported Kyle.
They're booing Stella.
They're booing Stella. What's wrong with Stella? What's Stella's? Is Stella starting school soon? I don't know.
We might as well tell them, Stella. Stella made this. I'm no artist. I'm a fraud.
Wait, a baby made that?
Stella made this.
Oh no.
I'll give you $30,000 for it then.
The price went up because the baby did it?
Yeah.
The 35.
Okay, the studio's on the phone. I'm sorry. Hey, I can't do the speed thing. It's
Hey,
not working.
hey,
It's not playing.
hey, buddy, they like it. All right, you're doing great. But okay, and I hate to say this, they want it pitched up. Can you talk louder?
I feel like I've
Higher?
already been so loud. I feel like to talk faster, I've just gotten louder. I feel like it's going to become unwatchable if I do that.
No, this is what the people want.
Okay, who's the people?
The higher ups.
Okay.
And the kids, of
Name
course.
Name one higher up who's decided that this is how this should be.
Howard?
Oh, not Howard.
Yeah, Howard.
Man, Howard calls the shots around here.
Was he a buyer?
He could be. So play your cards right. Maybe someone's booing. Louder with my mouth open? Like this? Like this? Do they want it like this?
Sorry, I meant to say higher, like a higher pitch. Like
They want it like this?
Yes,
like right here?
They love
They want
it.
their
They
reporting
love
to be
it.
like this?
They're rubbing my back. They love it.
Okay, all right, here we go. We're gonna break some news.
Bye, love you.
So, how do you feel now? Do you feel better about your lot in life?
Well, I'm sort of hoping that $30,000 offer is still on the table.
Yeah, I'll do 35. I agree to it, absolutely.
Okay, beautiful.
Prodigy.
Okay, why don't you go close the deal over there while I talk to someone else here at the museum?
Thank you. This has changed my life.
You're so welcome. Okay, so that was just another story here at the New York Museum. We're here talking breaking news and a lot of interesting people around here. Let's see if there's anyone else on the scene that could. Hello, hi there. What's your name, sir?
Why are you talking like
They
that?
made me do it.
Okay, sorry.
I'm Bradley. I'm just here with my girlfriend.
Okay, Bradley, you're here with your girlfriend. Do you think you'll close afterward?
Huh?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I'm talking faster. I feel like I'm lightheaded. I'm sorry. So, are you enjoying the museum?
It's okay. I'm not really into this stuff. I'm a personal trainer at Crunch Fitness.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't preclude the possibility that you'll be into some art.
I just think this stuff's stupid. I mean, it's just like all like weird shapes and shit.
It's like whatever, man.
It's like I guess the like lack of clear image like allows my mind to wander and drift to a place where like I actually get to experience something wholly unique and individualized to my own subconscious, but also like it's just like kind of cringe and like I don't know how to explain it.
What did you
say your name was again?
Bradley.
Bradley.
Personal trainer at Crunch Fitness in Burbank.
Okay,
Bradley.
The one that's
right above the Barnes and Noble.
Bradley,
you have evinced so far a disinclination to appreciate the art here in this room, but let me just ask you this question. You see that piece right over there?
Uh-huh.
That blue piece?
Yeah. It's
Just like a bunch of
blue weird shapes.
It may look like a bunch of blue shapes, but look at that shape right there toward the middle.
See that? Huh. Do you see how...
Oh, it's a perfect crystalline blue? A pure blue, some of the purest blue you've ever seen in your life?
Whoa. And like the chaos around it makes it stand out so much more. And makes it so powerful. Where I feel like I'm looking at blue for the first time.
And look right over there at that piece. See that?
Uh-huh.
It's a statue. A tall, slender woman.
Yeah. Her boobs are out.
And it appears that she's with child.
And it looks like you can actually like see her whole vagina, which is crazy.
Bradley, I believe they do that.
At this place.
Let's refocus,
Bradley. Okay, sorry. She's carrying a child, Bradley, the miracle of life.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make you think of anything?
Maybe your own mother.
Wow.
How she carried you, not just literally, but metaphorically as well.
Well, wow, that's pretty. No, I'm just looking at her vagina. That's all. I'm just looking at her vagina. I'm just looking at her vagina.
Bradley, you can look at her vagina, you can look at her tits.
Okay.
But you also need to
cool,
look.
because that's what I was doing. I wasn't having any kind of profound experience. I was noticing a vagina.
But you also need to. But Bradley, let's also look off to this side here. See that over there, Bradley?
Uh-huh.
It's a little picture of a dog running in a green field. But what's that right in front of it? A child. They seem enraptured by the incredible landscape playing out before them. They seem to be taken with it in a way that no television or iPad ever could hold their attention. They seem to be in a state of meditative grace. Bradley?
It brings me to like a sensation that I would feel as a young boy that is only something I can have sort of wash over me in this undefined moment and then flash towards a time that wasn't ever even real, but an amalgamation of memories. I mean, it's gay. Sorry.
Yeah, Bradley, that was a piece by Derek Jarman. That was gay.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, Bradley, I think we're close. We're close to an epiphany, Bradley.
No,
I think you Bradley, I think you like fine art. I think it's time for you to own it, Bradley.
I'm waiting for my girlfriend to do Instagram pictures so that she can say she does stuff on weekends, and then we are going to go watch Deal or No Deal, okay?
You're watching replays of Deal or No Deal?
Yes, Howie Mandel rocks. He knows exactly how to build tension.
I've never... Okay, well, yeah, I guess so. They feel like the music's doing a lot of heavy lifting on that show.
No, that is such a misnomer. Sometimes when there's a very dramatic case, he knows exactly how to be like, so we're going to look behind that case. And this is the moment where luck meets timing. You've been very lucky so far tonight, but is your timing right? That case is going to decide it. You've had this, this, and this happen, and if that case is the $1 million, you're cooked. But if it's the $5, that banker's sweating. And we were going to see that case right after these messages. And he knows exactly how to sneak the commercial break. It's crazy. It's crazy how he does it. He's actually kind of a genius in a way.
Howie Mandel?
Yeah, they should put him in here.
In the museum?
Yeah.
They should just have Howie Mandel standing in the corner?
If this museum had any credibility, there would be clips of his Howie Mandel best dramatic tension moments, Deal or No Deal.
Well, there is the Mandel wing.
Oh, okay. Maybe I could check that out. Is that where that?
Yeah, the one where they've got the big life-size cutout of him at the entrance.
But I was just looking right in front of it. It's that sculpture.
What's it making you think of, Bradley?
Vagina also vagina. It also looks like a vagina.
It's interesting, Bradley, because that's just like an eye. It's just an eye, like a sculpture of a human eye up on a pedestal.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm just kind of like that, bro. What was that?
We have a viewership that tends to get a little fidgety when there isn't a bunch of loud, colorful stuff on screen, and so sometimes we'll have to sort of dangle some keys in front of them to keep them entertained. So I imagine, yeah, there goes Howie Mandel.
What the fuck?
It's Howie Mandel.
Oh my God! Do you think
From
he would
Deal or No
talk to
Deal?
me? That would be wild. I'd love to talk to that guy. I bet he's so funny.
Let's bring him back out here. Hey, Howie, come on out, Howie.
I bet he's so funny. Like if you were getting dinner with him, like the conversation would not stop the whole time. You know what I mean?
Wow,
Oh my
there
God.
he is. Incredible.
Ask him about the prolapse.
What?
Excuse me?
He posted a prolapsed anus on his Instagram.
What?
story.
When?
Like 6 months ago.
Yeah, like last
Was
year.
it his own?
No.
No, he just thought it was
It was
funny.
like a reaction video.
That's so
That
based.
got really bad.
That's so based.
Anyway, ask him about it.
Howie Mandel. What's the story with the prolapse?
Oh, he's shy. He's too shy. I would have never thought that, bro. The way he performs on stage.
Yeah. Well, Bradley, I feel like every time you and I run into each other, we tend to. What's happening over there? No, bring him out. What's happening over there?
Who's this fella? Who's this guy?
This is just like a, smash glass in case a bit not working kind of thing I was prepping.
Look at this guy. Look at him dance. Is he an exhibit? Look at him go.
That's exhibit.
It's exhibit. Whoa, look at this guy go.
I think he's about to enter the internet.
He might be about to enter the internet.
I
Damn.
thought we could do something with this. It's probably stupid.
It's so crazy the way his body moves. It like starts to take its own shape that like feels almost unreal.
Well, Jake has determined that our bit wasn't working, so let's just have you step right
I
off
was
screen.
just
Nope.
prepping him. I thought it was good.
Oh, he's going.
No, I think that's all we got here, Bradley. I think we tried our best.
Hey, good luck with your life, okay?
You got it. I'm gonna do what I can.
All right, I'm gonna go finger my girlfriend in the parking lot.
Awesome. Have fun. That was Bradley. He's been on the show before. Kind of established a bit with him, tried to do it again. Don't know if it played as well the first time. I don't know what made it work the first time so much better.
I thought it worked.
I thought this was fine. I thought so too, but some people disagreed. All right, let's see. Anyone else out here breaking news? Whoa! Okay.
What year is it? What year is this?
2024.
2024. 2024. What city is this?
New York.
New York? Interesting. That wasn't in my notes. I'm from the future. I'm from a future Earth. You say it's the year 2024?
Yes.
I'm from the year 3024.
3024.
Yes. My name is Nicholas Cannon.
Nicholas Cannon. Nicholas Cannon. So you're a time traveler, huh?
Yes.
Do you
Why'd
come
you say
back-
my name twice?
It's a strong name, Nicholas Cannon.
Yeah, you may have heard the name Nick Cannon before.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the name of the great ancestor. He repopulated the Earth once after the blast.
Wow, that's remarkable.
Yeah, I'm here. This is a museum, right? Were my coordinates correct? This is a museum?
Yes, you found the right museum.
I'm here to be impressed by your 2024 technology. We've only heard stories and rumblings about what it was like back here. I want to see your art, your finest technology. I'm looking to be impressed.
So just to clarify, Nick Cannon populated future Earth. Every progeny, every child on Earth was the product of Nick Cannon.
Well,
Is that correct?
of course, I've only heard it in song form. I don't know the actual text.
Would you like to perform the song that told you about this?
Sure, I can do that for you a little bit.
It might sound jarring to our ears because this is future music. It may sound kind of totally different from the kind of music that we've heard here on Earth in the present. But why don't you try it?
Yeah, my grandfather Nick B. Cannon used to sing this to us when we were a kid.
Is every ancestor just named Nick Cannon? Is that what it is, the situation? Everyone's named Nick Cannon?
No, not everyone is named Nick Cannon, but it's a very popular name. It's like being named John Smith now, in this time.
Okay, copy
Just
that.
it's a very normal, common name.
Okay. Well, fire away. Let's hear this song. Let's hear this tune.
Oh, there once was a blast that shook the whole earth, and it moved and it shook everything regardless of girth. There was not a soul left on the planet except for the great ancestor Nicholas Cannon. And then it goes on from there, and it details the story of the repopulation.
Presumably, Nick Cannon was survived alongside someone who he could impregnate. So who was the
I mean,
female
my faith dictates that Nick Cannon gave birth to the rest of civilization via Immaculate Conception.
So
but that's more of I take a more orthodox approach to it. But there's all different versions of the faith.
So Nick Cannon himself got pregnant.
That's the version that I know and believe and hold true to.
All right. About time he experienced what he did with such frequency. But he's kind of a hound dog.
I will not let you. I will not let you speak ill of the ancestor. 2024 is this is a very.
I'm gonna forgive you for slapping me because maybe back in the future that's a respectful gesture or something.
No, I mean disrespect.
Okay,
you should not have talked ill of the ancestor. It's not cool.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to have done that. But so you're back here. Do you have something to warn us about potentially? Is it?
No, nothing to warn you about. The future's awesome. Once you get past the blast, once everything is repopulated, things are great. We've got cool stuff.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell by my my elegant robes and my attire. I have the ability to travel through time. Have you ever seen one of these?
Could be more elegant.
Oh! How dare you! My grandfather, Nicholas B. Cannon, crafted this with his own 3D printer.
It's just it's a very monk-like robe. I feel like, if it's the future, if it's 1,000 years from now, it should be sparkly and.
Where I'm from, these are party clothes.
Oh, okay. It's like a toga.
Kevin, he looks nothing like Monk.
Not
I'm unfamiliar with the reference.
Tony Shalhoub?
Never heard of him.
They didn't pass that down through.
Was he pre-blast or post-blast?
Pre-blast.
Okay, yeah, I don't know Tony Shalhoub.
Okay. Do you know anything pre-blast?
No.
Oh, I can fill you in on the whole culture.
All right, impress me. I'm here to be impressed. Time travel, it is available in the future, but it is very expensive and it is very hard on the inner ear.
Okay. So pre-blast, Nick Cannon.
Yes, great ancestor.
Music, television, film.
We have music. We have a thing kind of like television.
What's it like? What's the?
So most TVs, I would imagine in 2024 are what? You have 2D TVs?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Are there 3D TVs?
You can put glasses on and it becomes 3D.
Oh, so yeah, that was the earliest version of 3D. We now have 4D television.
Oh wow! And what's the fourth dimension?
It's time.
Kevin, tell him about Wiling Out.
Yeah, what is Wiling Out?
Tell him about Wiling Out.
I could take a guess. I don't know if I.
It's Nick Cannon's show where a bunch of guys smoke weed and do short form improv together.
Do you have improv still?
No, I've never heard of improv.
God
what
bless
is improv?
You. It's nothing to worry about. You don't need to know about that.
Okay.
How terrible would it be if I accidentally gave improv to the future, brought it back, and it died gracefully?
Is it toxic?
Oh yeah.
It's getting better.
Okay, well at least they're working on a cure.
Oh yeah, no, it is fatal.
It's fatal?
Yes.
How many lives has improv claimed?
Gosh, countless lives.
That's sad. That's very sad. I hate to hear that. We've conquered death in the future.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we conquered it in the year 3021. So very recently, not too long ago, very recently.
So what's the secret?
The secret is, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. You don't have to be a scientist to travel through time in the future.
Okay.
In the future, traveling through time is as simple as, I don't know, getting on a. Do you guys have time trains? You have time trains yet?
What would distinguish a train from a time train? Because we have trains that run on tracks,
and those usually run in 3 dimensions.
Yes.
Okay, time trains run in 4 dimensions.
Okay. All right. What do you mean exactly when you say that the TV and time trains have this temporal dimension?
You've watched, what are some shows from now? What are some shows you like?
Wiling Out.
Again, I don't know that reference.
Sure. I don't know, The Office?
The Office?
Sure.
Okay, great. We have a show called The Office in the future, too. I don't know if it's similar, but it's a workplace comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
It's a workplace comedy?
It's a workplace comedy, yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, great. Yeah, so imagine you're watching a TV show. I'm assuming in 3D you watch it and you watch the episode from, there's a beginning point and an end point.
Yes.
In 4D television, every possible reality that can take place within the show is happening concurrently, and you're watching them at all times.
Wow. So Michael hits someone with his car and doesn't hit someone with his car simultaneously?
Yep.
And you're perceiving all that?
It's all happening right in the moment, yeah.
That's really a lot.
Yeah, you guys haven't figured out time is cyclical yet?
I did see the film Arrival. There's a film called Arrival that basically touches upon what you've just described conceptually.
Okay.
Where time is perceived as a kind of a
We don't have a
flat circle.
Yeah, we don't. Given the way we understand how time works, we wouldn't have a movie called.
Do you still have
Arrival.
True Detective?
We do still have True Detective.
And who are the two detectives?
Well, Nicholas F. Cannon and Nicholas L. Cannon Jr.
Who's not named Nick Cannon in the future?
Donald Trump the 30th.
What do you know about the Donald Trump from the past, from pre-blast?
Not much.
Not much?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a big fan?
Well, let's talk after. Let's talk after the reporting.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, it looks like maybe Mariah Carey. Is there anyone named Mariah Carey in the future?
There is a ton of people named Mariah Carey.
Okay, that makes sense. That
They're all,
checks out.
they're all refugees from the war.
So hey, what war?
There was a war between the Mariah Carey faction and the Nick Cannon faction.
Over resources?
Over resources.
Okay, what kind of resources? Water, food?
Mainly time.
Time is a resource.
Yeah, it's the most precious resource.
So you can put time in a bottle.
I don't get. Is that a joke?
It
had the cadence of a joke, but I don't understand the reference.
There's a guy named Jim,
Jim,
who makes music, and he had a song called "Time in a Bottle."
Well, I understand time to be cyclical, so I don't think you could put time in a bottle.
I guess that makes sense. Hey, so you've cheated death. How do we do that? How can we do that here?
I mean, cheated it makes it sound underhanded. We conquered death.
And again,
we didn't figure out a loophole. We understood death in its entirety, and we found a way to overcome it.
And how?
I'm sorry?
How do you do that?
How did we do again, I'm not a scientist. I know.
I guess I've already asked this question, haven't I?
You did.
I really want to know how to not die.
Well, technically, you're always asking this question, and you're always not asking this question. But, I don't want to cook your noodle too quick.
Have you seen Drumline?
Is that a question for you or for me?
No, it's for you. Have you seen Drumline?
I have not seen Drumline.
Okay.
Should I see the Drumline? What is that?
Nick Cannon's in it. He plays the drums.
Which Nick Cannon?
The original.
Oh, the great ancestor.
The great ancestor.
Okay.
The great
Is it good?
ancestor.
Is any good?
It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does he do The Masked Singer? What's his reality show? The Voice?
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
There's a talent show. You can, hey, do you want to go meet your ancestor? If you want to go meet the ancestor, you could go.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. That's a lot of pressure. That's like meeting, what, you guys still worship Jesus? Is that what you guys do? That's like you meeting Jesus.
Wow. I could do juggling for him.
Juggling
I could
for
juggle
Jesus?
for Jesus. Would you have a talent?
Yeah, I have a talent.
What's that?
I can do sleight of hand magic. I mean, to you, I can travel through time. That's like a skill for you. What else? I do a pretty good Alpha 5 from the Power Rangers TV series from your time.
So some stuff some stuff stuck around.
Oh yeah, some things are timeless. That's how art works.
Okay, I just figured it sounded as if everything, so sort of the clean slate, tabula rasa kind of a situation. But Power Rangers.
I don't understand the reference.
Power Rangers is stuck around.
Yep.
What? Anything else from our time that's?
In-N-Out Burger is still around.
Okay.
But now you can order beyond a 10 by 10 at the drive-thru.
You could do a 10 by 10?
Yeah, now you can do a 10 by 10 by 10.
Wow.
Would you like to? Yeah, the other 10 is time. See, this guy gets it. Can he interview me?
I feel like I guess.
Nah, you're doing all right.
No, okay. We have breaking news.
Oh, what's the news?
Let's see. Breaking news. Weather too cold to abandon backyard fire pit despite concerning direction of party group conversation.
You guys still use fire, huh?
What's your version of fire?
Well, we don't have a version of fire. We all of our heat is generated through body heat.
So let's say, you're cold and you're inside a building.
Yeah.
You warm up just by kind of rubbing on each other?
Well, we've figured out a way to harness body heat as we produce it and then spread it around the world. So, like, we all wear these suits. Mine is a robe for today. And my robe is lined with this fabric that captures my body heat and spreads it around. We've socialized body heat, essentially.
Wow.
Universal body heat. It's what President NFC ran on in his last... Nicholas Franklin Cannon.
Okay, got it.
That was his whole platform. His whole platform was running on universal body heat for everybody.
Is it ever complicated when the ballot is Nick Cannon versus Nick Cannon? Does that ever complicate the voting?
That's all I've ever known it to be at this point. Yeah. Because look, man, if you want someone to run the free world, because there's no countries anymore, it's just the people of Earth. If you want someone to run the free world, you want someone with a good, distinguished name. You know, someone that you can respect. Like Nick Cannon.
Like Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not Mariah Carey, that's for sure.
Well, let me tell you something. As someone who worked a part-time job, let's say, in Los Angeles briefly, worked at a hotel where, you know, maybe the great ancestor would stay on with some frequency.
Yeah.
I think that he's capable of populating the planet. I know it for a fact. I know it with great certainty.
As do I.
But thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to get back to my time now.
Yeah. Oh, you're going right back, huh?
I think
that
so.
That was enough for you?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, you refused to show me any of the art in this place, so I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to head out.
Well, I told you about all kinds of stuff. America's Got Talent. That's
true.
Something. That's not nothing.
Tell me about one painting in here.
See that one back there?
Yep.
It's orange and yellow, and it's the circles, 3 circles.
Yep. That's all you're telling me about it?
I don't know anything else.
Okay, well, paintings still look the same. Paintings have survived the blast.
Awesome.
So we still have paintings.
Terrific.
Yep.
Terrific. So it's Power Rangers, paintings, a few other things.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
all right.
Have fun back in the future.
Thank you. I will see you when you get to 3024.
Okay. Well, I probably won't. I won't make it. I'll be dead.
Oh, it's very sad.
Thank you.
All right. You have a great time.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Death! Whoa!
Kevin, he's done. I want to thank you as my accomplice.
Is that
and my friend?
Is that Kevin's hand?
Yes, and
Severed hand?
This is Ben Johnson's GameCube controller, and he's poor because he cannot afford a Switch. Thank you, Kevin. I could not have done it without you.
I didn't.
Way to go, Kevin!
Not my name, and I didn't do that.
Let's hear it for Kevin, guys.
What'd he do?
He killed a child.
I did not do that, and I'm not Kevin. And here comes a PNG in the background. There it is.
Look at him go.
Wow.
Hit it.
Not moving though. Interesting.
Yeah, what's that about? Hit it.
Anyway, we gotta go. We got the
He's
sub
shy. There we go.
goal. We got the sub goal.
Yeah, there we go. Give it to him.
You ever
Give it to him.
You ever do like performance on stage and you're like really doing this uphill? You're doing this uphill climb of like we got It's a white void. We're in a void. There's nothing here. Pretty neat. Here we are, live in the void, reporting live with ENN. It's me, Abraham Moses. Nothingness. Conceptually, we can't even really process it. The absence of everything, can't wrap our minds around it, can we? We can try, but all the people who say that they can understand it, they're lying to you. But here we are in the void, and I'm sure that there are some breaking stories. Perhaps some other people have found their way to the void, which is, again, the absence of everything. Let's see if there's anybody here, maybe with something to say, any breaking news. Oh.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi there. Wow, you found your way to the void. What's your name?
I did. My name? Columbo. It's me, Columbo, yeah.
Columbo?
Yeah.
Columbo, you're looking great. Which eye? Which eye am I focusing?
Don't test me, buddy. Don't test me.
Okay, Columbo, so you're here to...
I'm here to solve a mystery.
Okay, and what's the mystery, Columbo?
Well, where the fuck are we, you know? I was in a museum 5 seconds ago, now I'm in a white void. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we are in a void. I don't know how we got here exactly, but here we are.
Sure.
Were you trying to solve a mystery there in the museum at the time?
I was looking for the mystery of the stolen bones. Where did they... Also, that looked more like an art gallery than a museum. Where was the bones? I didn't see anything. I guess I'm just paintings.
Well, that's just one wing of the museum. It's possible there's some other stuff in the other wings. I didn't really get to explore the other wings before I found my way to the void. So the stolen bones, do you have a lead on who may have stolen the bones?
Well, that's what I went to the museum for. Dust footprints, ask witnesses, try to find who took the T-Rex bones.
Someone stole T-Rex bones?
T-Rex bones.
That's quite the crime. Now, Correct me if I'm wrong, you normally are on the case for murders and other violent crimes. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of pivoting to more of a Hardy Boys thing.
A Hardy Boys thing. So what other kind of mysteries are we talking about being on the docket here?
Stolen boat, stolen car keys, stolen...
Like haunted house, that sort of thing? Like what's going on in that haunted house?
The stolen haunted house, who took the keys to the haunted house, trying to get in there,
Very interesting. Now, Columbo, you got a little dog, don't you?
Oh, yeah, he passed away actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Have you taken time to process that before you got right back on the job, Columbo?
No, this is all I know. All I know is the job. So I just want to get back at this, solve the case of missing bones. And what was your name again? I'm sorry, I'm taking notes here.
Are you taking notes in a Bible? Is that the Holy Bible?
Yeah, it is. I always say I'm a Catholic first, and then a detective. This is me.
Well, my name's Abraham Moses.
Oh, very, very
kind
biblical.
Very fitting. Yeah.
Okay, Abraham Moses.
Yeah, something.
Where were you when the bones disappeared, if I may ask you?
Well, I was. When were the bones stolen? I don't want to presume to know when they were stolen.
About 20 minutes ago, they were stolen.
20 minutes ago, I was there in the museum. I was breaking some news.
Oh, you were? He was there. He was in the museum. Okay, interesting. In the museum.
Also, a child was murdered.
I don't do that stuff anymore. Okay, I'm kind
of. A child was murdered. Come on, man.
I'm doing more Hardy Boys stuff. So maybe if a child, I don't know, lost his tooth or something, I could help him find that.
What if I told you he lost his GameCube controller because the man who murdered him stole the GameCube controller?
I can help him find the GameCube controller for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Would we meet halfway?
Why does he have a GameCube? Doesn't he know Switch is out now? There's new ones.
Poor, apparently.
Oh, that's too bad.
Columbo, are you staying up to speed on the latest video game releases?
Of course, yeah. I'm playing Super Mario RPG right now.
Yeah? What do you think of it so far?
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
Not enough mysteries, right? Too much
Exactly.
combat.
I want to solve mysteries. Give me a game with mysteries. Hardy Boys stuff. Are you a Hardy Boys fan? Can I ask you that?
Not really. I was aware of them.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
And Nancy Drew, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the friend, Nancy Drew. She's good too.
Yeah, well, she's got her own series of books. But you just consign her to the role of the friend.
Yeah.
She was kind of girl bossing it, you know what I mean, Columbo?
Right, but in my mind, they're all best friends. So
I guess that, canonically, I guess they could be best friends. Yeah. So, I was there in the museum. I was breaking some news, so I wasn't really up to speed on where the bones even were there in the museum.
Okay, breaking news, you said? Okay.
Yeah, breaking news.
Yeah, all right.
Like what I'm doing right now.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. How do we end up here? Maybe we'll go back to that. How do we end up in this white void? Do you know what this is?
Well, someone paid for a secret location, and so we are here to report at this location. I get just dropped off in the van. I get in the van, they drop me off. I don't really know where the van goes.
You know who's driving the van?
I try not to remember names. They're pretty replaceable. It's like a temp gig.
Oh, okay, yeah. My whole business is remembering names.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's the lead suspect?
This kid, Kevin. Ugh. I hate this kid, and I think he stole the bones, maybe.
Kevin. Someone's been calling me Kevin, mistakenly, of course.
Oh, interesting. Someone's been calling you Kevin.
Some people have been calling me Kevin all
Now, why would they be doing that?
They hate me.
They hate? You got people out there who hate you. Okay, that's interesting. People who hate you, okay.
People can be hated, Columbo, without being
suspicious. Of course. It's just I never met someone who's loved steal a bunch of dinosaur bones. That's what I'm saying.
Columbo, I didn't take the dinosaur bones.
Oh, you didn't? Can you prove that? Let me check your van. Right?
Okay,
I'll do that.
Okay, let's go check the van.
All right, let's check the van.
Okay. Oh, that's not. No.
What is this, huh? What is this?
So, okay. Wait. Who let Crank in the van? Who let Crank get in the van?
He was showing.
There's a man named Crank. Oh, wait, no. Crank stole the bones. Okay, so there's a guy named Crank, and he's what they call a night crawler. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, of course. Like Louis Bloom.
Yes. Yeah, from the movie. Yes, absolutely, yes. So he runs around and he throws bones and hammers and things and various.
He's throwing bones.
He's throwing bones. So he's probably got the bones. He needs a ton of bones. So if you find this Crank character, you're probably going to find where the dinosaur bones.
Oh, all right. Well, where's this Crank character? Can you show him to me?
I feel like if we just spend a little bit more time in the void, he'll just show up.
Okay, well, we're in the van now, so...
Well... Okay, so if I just stand here and report and try to be an upstanding, upright reporter who does good work, he'll show up any second. I think that's just sort of his raison d'etre, is to interrupt my reporting.
Kind of feels good to be in the void, though, no?
It does. It's kind of got, it's like a good 72 degrees.
Yeah. Feel it in your body.
Yeah.
Feel it in your whole body. You know. Yeah?
Why not a notebook?
Well, the thing is, they want you to write in these.
No!
No, they don't. I asked my guy. I asked my priest. He told me they want you to write in these if you can.
Okay, well... Okay, Columbo, let me ask you this, because I think this will be indicative of how close you'll get to solving this particular crime.
Yeah.
Has there been a crime as of late that's really stood out to you as being an example of your ability to close the case, to get a case closed on this sort of mystery, this Hardy Boys-esque mystery?
Yeah, what was, who just got released from prison? What was her name?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, the TikTok girl.
No?
Yeah, the girl who talked your boyfriend into killing her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was...
Someone is gonna...
Oh, it was Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy
That's
Rose.
the case. Yeah,
Gypsy Rose. Yep, there it is.
There
Gypsy
we go.
Rose.
Okay, yeah.
Blanchard.
That was the case, yeah. I like that one. Is that what you were asking?
You solved that?
I did solve that, yeah.
It's not really Hardy Boys, though.
That was pre-Hardy Boys thing. That was when I was doing murders and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so you figured out there was a... Hey, Crank! Crank! Come over here, Crank. Crank, come over here. Crank, I spotted you.
It's not me.
Crank, you're spotted. Come
No,
over
it's
here.
not me.
Crank. Crank, come on over. Come on over, Crank. Now, Columbo, I want you to take a close look at this man.
Okay.
Does that give you pause?
What's up? What's going on?
Looks to me like stolen bones, Columbo.
I didn't steal any bones.
Let me ask you something. Where were you when the bones were stolen?
Columbo, the bones are right there.
Wasn't there.
Let me do my job, all right? You weren't there? Where
I
were
wasn't
you?
there.
What's your alibi?
I was in the void.
He was in the void. All right. Well, tell me this. What would you do if you stole a bone? Just hypothetically, if you stole some bones, what would you do with them?
If I stole some bones, I'd plant them on a crime scene and get some shots and, sell it to a network and, get some money, obviously. What else would you do with bones?
Crank, here's my question for you, bud. You've got bones on your person right now. They're peeking out from your shirt collar.
Oh,
where'd you get those bones, Crank?
These are
those not your bones?
These aren't. You gave me these bones.
You
mean the gift that you gave me? For being such a good reporter? Oh, you got a call.
You get a phone call. Crank, don't you fucking do this to me. Crank, don't you fucking try to pin this on me. You know better than that. Get that fucking camera in your face, Crank. You know better than that. Don't fucking try it.
Hello?
You know where. Hello!
Kevin, are you there?
It's not my name.
Listen,
my name's Abraham.
during the pandemic, I watched all 9 seasons of Columbo. I was going through something, but listen to me. He doesn't talk to you unless he already knows what you've done. He's not trying to figure out the case. He's trying to coerce a confession out of you. You have to be careful.
I haven't done anything. I didn't steal
Everything
any
you
bones.
tell him is going to be weaponized against you. Any piece of information you've given him will be used against you.
There's a guy with bones right here. Don't put that.
Oh, he's got a bone!
Don't you?
He's got a bone!
You have a bone right now?
You saw
Abraham!
He pulled it out of his shirt.
That fell out of his pants.
Columbo, you saw that happen, right?
And this one too. Oh, he just dropped another bone.
He's got you now, dude.
Let's have you come on camera here.
Oh, yeah. This is very interesting right here. This is very interesting.
He dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it? Right at your feet? That's what you...
Yes! It just happened! Where were you looking?
Right at your feet. Okay.
I'm hanging up.
Wait, did you do something? Listen, the common mistake people make is they think he's just some putz and they let him into your life. Did you let him into like your house or your car or anything like that?
I let him into my void.
You let him into the void?
Yeah.
Okay, that's more of a common space, but you didn't let him like see the van or anything, right?
Oh wait, yes I did.
Oh my god. You let him right into your own van?
What would he...
Well, what was in the van? Was there anything suspicious
Nothing
in the van?
was in the van!
Was there anything in the van?
No. Right?
What?
Trust me, that's a bit. Trust me, he's trying to
I
fool
don't know
you.
what you're talking about. Me, I'm just a putz, so what do I do?
I'm hanging up.
Be careful.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, would you hold something for me?
Sure.
Can you just hold this? Can you just hold this for a sec?
I would hold it, but
Your
my hands are full.
A gentleman, but please, could you hold this for a sec?
Columbo, this is planting evidence.
I don't
This
know.
is not finding evidence. This is not like you're tricking me into confessing. You're trying to, trick me.
Just be a gentleman. Hold the gun.
Look, I already know you did it. Okay, I know you took. The
I didn't
bones.
do the.
I know you took the bones. All right, I know you somehow.
What would a gun have to do with this? What would a gun have to do with the stolen bones? Is this just was I using the gun to steal the bones? Is that the idea? Is that what you're trying to?
Yeah. You don't think there's security guards at a museum? How will you get past them, huh? To steal these bones?
Columbo, I'm not gonna hold your gun.
All right, that's fine.
I'm not guilty.
That's fine. You don't need to hold the gun. That's all right.
Someone in the chat saying they saw me steal the bones. You
No, I saw him too. Don't worry, guys.
go ahead and do the thing.
All right.
Do the thing. Do your thing where you walk away and then you come back and go, oh, one more thing.
All right.
Do it.
He's gonna do it.
I'm so excited for him to do it.
It's gonna be so sweet when he does it.
It's gonna be so good.
Thank you, Doc Modus.
Someone's driving away in a car right now, out of the void.
What does the license plate read? Columbo 1?
Yeah.
That's him.
One more thing.
Ah! What the hell?
Would you just hold this for a second? Hey, I knew it. I knew it. This guy with the murder weapon. Case closed. Thank you, ma'am and sirs.
Okay, Columbo, I don't think this is gonna hold up in court. Get the camera out of my shot, Crank.
It's a good guy. I like this
Frank,
guy.
I'll pay you $100,000 for that footage.
You got it.
100,000. Okay.
Don't worry.
We got it on tape too. Whatever.
70-30 split.
That's an unreasonable split. Columbo, I didn't do it. This is never gonna hold up in a court of law. You look silly.
Wait, let me ask you something. There's two Hardy Boys, right?
Yes.
Maybe you and me team up and try to solve some mysteries together. There's a cemetery I'm about to go to if you want to check that out.
Columbo, are you asking for me to go kick it with you in a cemetery?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking you.
It's better than doing this.
You can be like his Ben Gazzara.
You could be like my Ben
I could be your
Gazzara.
John Cassavetes.
Yeah, you could be my John Cassavetes. Direct a movie with me and your wife.
Yeah, where you're like making out with my wife and she's being so crazy.
Yeah,
she's being nuts.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that women do that?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Women do be weird.
Oh, wait,
All right. Well, there's only one way to get out of the void, Columbo. You getting a text?
Yeah, I'm gonna text.
Who? Your girlfriend?
My girlfriend, yeah.
What's her name, Kelly?
Kelly's mom.
Her name's Kelly's mom.
Kelly's mom is her name?
She's so mad at me. Fuck.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, sorry, babe.
Does that work?
No, it doesn't.
Someone pointed this out. How's the reception in here?
It's actually really good. I think this void is filled with 5G.
Wow, that's gonna rot our brains.
Oh yeah, is that so?
Yeah, it's gonna do like cancer and stuff.
You know what else will rot your brain? Doing crime, okay?
Good point, Columbo. Yeah. Do we need a button?
No.
Okay.
No. We're gonna get demonetized.
All right. Yeah, it's not like every other fucking episode of the show that we've done in the last month hasn't been demonetized.
Most of them haven't been, even though all of them have been eligible to be.
Someone said do it.
We need those.
Abby Sally in the chat said do it. Yeah, everybody's saying do it. Awesome.
Gonna be thinking about that one on the walk home.
Yeah. There we go. There's the button. There's Goku.
Oh, he's gritty.
Someone was in a costume and they've taken it off.
Columbo, you ever seen Columbo?
Columbo, you ever seen anything like that, buddy?
No, I've never seen him. This fella usually has a yellow hair, doesn't he?
Only when he's Super
Only when he's a Super
Columbo.
Saiyan.
All right, only when he's a Super Saiyan.
Someone saying no balls, do it. Sweet Amelia saying no balls.
Goku. And his friend's named Vegeta, right?
Hey everybody, for the Everything Now
Everything
show.
Now
Thank you
show.
so much for joining me. Do this show 4 nights a week, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So come on back. If this is your first time, please don't forget to follow the show. I always burp during this. What is that?
Always?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would have noticed. Wouldn't have noticed if you didn't say anything.
I just
right?
always have this thing where as soon as the show ends, I want to burp. Anyway, subscribe to the YouTube.
Who's burping in the chat?
Sound off if you're burping in the chat. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Although TikTok and Twitter are pretty much dormant at this point. But at the very least, subscribe to these two. You can watch back all 500 plus episodes of the show on the YouTube, so you gotta go check that out. Also, all the Walter Brandflake images were submitted by you in the Discord, so get in the Discord if you haven't yet. You can put images in there, jorking it, stuff like that. So you gotta get in there. Reminder, on January 27th, big live show. Don't want to miss it. Clear your calendar. I think that's it.
Those are the main
That's
things.
Cool. So we're gonna bring out our great guests. So come on out, Brian, Ahsohn, Matt. Come on out.
Come on out, stand under the Everything Now
Get
show.
ourselves under our sign. Woo! Do a little.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Boys, thanks so much for doing the show. That was so fun. We have y'all's Instagrams.
Oh yeah. Type exclamation point guests in the chat for their plugs.
Yes, and we have y'all's Instagrams, but do you have anything else you want to plug? Anything
There they
specific
are.
coming up? Anything you want people to know about? Son?
Come see a Herald night at UCB. Mondays at UCB Franklin. Come on out.
Check it out. Right?
No.
Hell yeah,
Follow
dude.
everything now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Our favorite plug.
Matt?
You can listen to my podcast, Scary Movie Sleepover, which is having its big comeback soon.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Scary Movie Sleepover. So check that out. I think that's everything. And cool, we'll rate somebody. Who
That's
we gonna rate?
everything. Also, who we rating?
Filthy Jester.
We
Hell
just
yeah.
did. We
Well,
just
yeah,
did
yeah,
like
yeah,
2
yeah, we just
episodes
did
ago.
Uncle Joe.
No, let's rate
It's been
Uncle
a minute,
Joe.
been a minute. Yeah, let's rate Uncle Joe. We're gonna send you over to Uncle Joe. Say hi to the uncle for us, and come on back here Thursday night for a brand new episode. Does anyone remember what the format is?
I think it's the Ify and Matt Apodaca
Oh
episode.
shit!
I forgot what
I think it
format
is.
we're
It's
at.
it's
I
the
think
airport.
Oops, all right.
No, it's
the
flight
airport.
risk.
It's right. We're doing the airport one.
Would it be a great bit to just raid the Filthy Jester every single
That would be a great bet. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. All right, bye. See you on Thursday.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And we're out.
Ah, that's it.
And we're done recording.